This week's starting phrase is, what are your thoughts on growing up?
B and Ben.
Hello everyone. A dear friend of mine suggested talking about growing up, and you can find her channel at Pretend Soup. I highly suggest it. I love the stuff that she does. She's taking a break right now because of school, but please check out her channel. Consider subscribing. I don't know if you can tell, but I've never really been afraid to being young at heart and expressing that and knowing the inner child and all that kind of stuff. So, in my opinion, you never really have to grow up, but I think in the process of just being around, we learn a lot and maturing and stuff. The human body is incredible at what it is capable of, and the brain is incredible at what it's capable of doing and affecting yourself, and just, humans are great, you guys. I learned so much by taking an Alexander Technique class. So, Tuesday, Ben, what are your thoughts on the Alexander Technique?
I love the Alexander Technique so much. For those of you who don't know, the Alexander Technique is essentially a means of learning how to learn. That's the summary of it. It's a lot more than that. It's also a philosophy of recognizing that the division that we arbitrarily make between the mind and the body doesn't really exist. When you're feeling stressed, your body does certain things, and if you want to feel less stress, it actually helps to just remember to drop your shoulders down a little bit. And for those of you who are already aware of the Alexander Technique, some of the thoughts that I have on it are that some of the views don't feel like they fit directly with mine, just slightly, but ultimately I think the Alexander Technique is a wonderful, fantastic, and just beautiful thing. It's a really nice balance between the mathematical side of my brain and the theater side of my brain. So Wednesday, Ben, what are your thoughts on combining the scientific with humanities?
I'm gonna stand up today because I can. I think that more people are having a combination of the technical and the humanities as the internet has grown in popularity, because people just need to understand it to be able to use it, but they still want to write poetry. So all of a sudden you get all these wonderfully technological and humanities-minded people all at once. If you're going to talk about actually trying to combine the subjects, I think there are kind of two ways. First is analyzing humanities subjects, so statistics in sociology, or word length frequency in books and things. And then on the flip side of that, the other way to sort of smush them together is to think about the philosophy of math and science, or how science affects us today. I guess what I'm trying to say is science fiction has always been the combination of science and humanities. That makes sense. Thursday, Ben, what are your thoughts on science fiction?
Really? I don't know why I didn't get into science fiction sooner. I love Doctor Who. I haven't watched all that much, but I have a soft spot for Star Trek. I still need to see all the recent movies. I'm sorry. I still need to see most of The Next Generation. I'm sorry. Although, in terms of Doctor Who, I have seen the first 17 seasons of Old Doctor, and I'm all caught up with New Doctor. So that's a total of 24 seasons out of, I think, 32 or 33 seasons out that I've seen. So, that's where I am. Friday, Ben, what are your thoughts on Doctor Who?
First off, even though Sarah Jane Smith has technically been with the Doctor for the longest time, she isn't actually the companion who's been with the Doctor for the most episodes. That goes to Jamie McCrimmon with the second Doctor. Also, Sarah Jane has not been in the most story arcs. That award goes to Rose Tyler. There were 26 classic Doctor seasons, 1 TV movie, and now there have been 7 new Doctor series. I myself have seen 17 of the old seasons, as I have mentioned, but that only gets me up to the 4th Doctor. They go very quickly after the 4th Doctor. I've made a few graphs of the Doctors and companions' timelines, although I found out later that most of those had been done already. Please, what are your thoughts on graphs? Feel free, write in the comments. I think I'm going to take a break next week, so there won't be another one for a little bit, but there will be one documenting my time on Star Island, and I'm very excited for that. So thank you all for listening to these little vlog things. Hopefully there will be more. For those I've never seen, I'm excited to meet you. To those that I have, till the next time I greet you, sweet dreams! How do you like my new channel layout thing? If you haven't been there recently, things have moved around. Go check it out. I really enjoy it. I hope you do too. I love you. Goodbye.